Alright guys, alright. Now let's get serious. This channel is the Shaytards channel. This channel is going to be just to do whatever I want with.
So, you are now watching the Shaytards vlog. Just sit back, relax, follow along.
We are having another baby.
Working with Disney talks to KPVI News 6 about his recent $550 million deal. That's coming up after the break.
Earlier today, Nina, a cam girl on Twitter, posted some DMs between her and Shay Carl.
I want to say I'm sorry to my wife, my kids, my family.
Where were you in 2009? Probably in elementary school, chewing on erasers and trading silly bands. However, if you were me, you are addicted to the internet. Specifically, YouTube. Yes, I was an early YouTube baby, consuming hours upon hours of content that would melt my brain completely. Also, as a first grader, making fan videos for Drawing K+8. But that is a different topic for an entirely different time. So what was one of my favorite channels on YouTube? The Shaytards. Yes, if you were an early YouTube baby, that name might bring back nostalgic memories of a simpler time, or perhaps bring a chill down your spine. The Shaytards were a family that practically pioneered the form of vlogging that we see today, and specifically family vlogging. A normal family that blew up overnight and became YouTube's first family. What could possibly go wrong? So our story starts with a man named Shay Carl. Now Shay started on YouTube very early on. I mean, he opened up his first account, Shay Carl, in December of 2006 and posted his first video in August of 2007. Now, for those of you who don't know, YouTube used to be a barren wasteland of content where people would post videos of them blinking for a minute or saying hi to their grandma, and it would get thousands upon thousands of views because there just was nothing else to watch at all. Or in my case, a slideshow of photos of Harry Potter and Ginny to a Black Eyed Peas song that got over 1,000 views and became my shining glory. So Shay used his channel just like everyone else did back in the day, just posting funny clips and updating people about his weight loss journey. Then one fateful day in January 2009, he posted a video saying he would post a clip every single day for an entire year to commemorate his 29th year on Earth. Thus, the Shaytards were born. Why Shaytards? Great question. There are two stories going around as to why the Shaytards are called the Shaytards. The first, more commonly told story is that Shay went viral for a video that involved him putting on his wife's unitard. He then took the word uni out of the word and replaced it with Shaytard. Thus, the Shaytards are born. There's another not so great version of this story that is believed to be more accurate. Before Twitch, there were a plethora of random, extremely sketchy live streaming websites. Do you remember YouNow? No one? Okay, good. Well, Shay and some of his friends, including We the King's bassist, Charles Trippy, were doing a live stream challenge. Now, I couldn't find the exact amount, but it was believed to be somewhere between 24 to 48 hours of straight live streaming. Well, fans of them that were watching the stream late at night started quoting a popular Black Eyed Peas song non-clean version, replacing the word that they were quoting with Shaytards. And that is how the Shaytards were born. And that's how he began using them for his channel and for his family's fake names. When the channel first started, it was Shay or Shaytard, Colette, or Mommy Tard. But at the beginning, all the kids' names were kept private from the internet. So they used pseudonyms that were based off the Shaytard saying. At the time of their journey, they only had 3 kids, and they went by Sun Tard, Princess Tard, and Baby Tard. Their content was just mundane, normal family life. Their videos just captured like what they did every day, but it really caught the intrigue of the YouTube community, who viewed it almost like a reality show. You got to watch what you felt like was every minute of this family's life and connect to them all. Shay was also really good with following trends and was able to match his titles and his thumbnails to the latest trends on YouTube. Another big thing about their content was that they were Mormon. Yes, on top of being the first family vloggers, they were also the first Mormon influencers. Yes, you can thank them for the beige Mormon moms that constantly disrupt your feed on TikTok. So the Shaytards are vlogging for about a year when Colette becomes pregnant. And they're like pretty official on the platform at this time. I mean, they even have their own theme song. On a vlog posted on June 11th, 2010, Barack, or Rocktard, is born. And he is considered the first YouTube baby. His literal birth is on the internet. And he has 7 million views. I'm not going to show it because it's like very graphic. Like you can see his umbilical cord. And you can literally hear his first cries. All of that is on the internet forever. He lived at least the beginning of his life on YouTube every single day. They were vlogging until he was about 4 or 5 years old, and every single moment of his life is broadcasted. You can literally watch him age on the channel. They had not just one baby, but 2. The second baby, Daxton, or Brotard, was born during the height of their fame. They just reached 1 million subscribers in December of 2012, and then they announced their baby in March of 2013. The birth of this baby has over 23 million views, making it their 3rd most popular video of all time. Yes, only their 3rd most popular video has 23 million views. During the height of their fame, their family vlogs could get 10 million views on the regular. A video celebrating just one of their kids' birthdays has 22 million plus views. They were a huge deal. Like, they were the Kardashians of YouTube. So throughout their fame, Shay did have a couple of side hustles. First one was the weight loss channel, Shayloss. He documented his weight loss journey and his various challenges, like not eating sugar for an entire year and fasting. He also involved his son Gavin, aka known as Shaytards, and created a book with him called Fat Dad, Fat Kid, where they documented doing 30 days of clean eating and workout challenges. He was only 12 years old at the time. They also had a workout series where you could follow along with the workouts that Gavin and Shay did within the book. Now, that's just a small side project compared to his main one, Maker Studios. The idea was simple. Create a studio that big name creators could shoot, collaborate, and receive professional guidance at. Shay Carl was a founder alongside notable YouTuber at the time, CasMG. The beginnings were just a studio and a YouTube channel called The Station, where big name YouTubers collaborated on comedy skits. But their income wasn't enough on ad revenue alone, so then the multi-channel network was born. For those unfamiliar, multi-channel networks are these companies that assist YouTubers with things like marketing, sponsorship opportunities, and filming resources. In exchange for using these resources, MCNs get a cut of all the ad revenue that YouTubers get. These contracts can go from anywhere from 5% to 50% of your ad revenue. Other examples of MCNs include the now defunct Defy Media that Smosh was under, and the now defunct Fullscreen. For Maker, this was during a time when YouTube's ad program was very exclusive and hard to get into. Maker could get YouTubers automatic access into the ad revenue program just by signing with them, and creators could get access to tools like changing thumbnails and other things we just take for granted today. Channels underneath Maker included PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Ray William Johnson. Now, if you've never heard of Ray William Johnson, he literally used to be the biggest YouTuber on the platform. At one point in time, he had the most subscribers on the entire website. Well, he signed to Maker and they helped produce his show Equals 3. Well, from one side of the story, Maker Studios got greedy and wanted a larger cut of Ray's profits. They asked Ray to renegotiate his contract 8 months early and wanted 40% of his ad revenue plus 50% of his intellectual property until the end of time. Ray was pissed and refused to agree to this contract, instead putting the company on blast through social media. Ray also claimed that the company was holding his AdSense account hostage from him. Following these allegations, Shay released a video defending Maker Studios. He said Ray breached his contract and slandered the CEO for no reason. In 2014, Disney bought out Maker Studios for $500 million. I'm not sure the exact amount Shay received in the deal, but at least made him an automatic multimillionaire. There were a lot of changes in the family after this, including being able to move into their dream house in Idaho. I mean, this completely changed their lives. A big motto throughout the Shaytards channel was happiness is a choice. Shay constantly spouted that happiness is a choice and you live the life you live. I think it was pretty easy for him to say at the time because he was YouTube's golden father. Now, do I think it's possible that he was saying this to convince himself life was better than it was? Yeah, that is very possible. But why do I bring this up?
Okay. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time.
Oh, it goes down in the DMs. That's right. We have a big story today coming from the Shaytards, the original vlogging YouTube family.
One girl on Twitter, apparently she's a cam girl, she has been alleging on Twitter today that Shay Carl has been DMing her some pretty nasty stuff.
Anyways, he went on to then get very sexual, and then he became really rude. And last night he was just super rude to me, so I decided to post all of the DMs.
I've fought to stay happy. I still believe that happiness is a choice. And the things that matter the most.
So, in late 2016, the Shaytards announced they're going to start taking a break on their channel in March of 2017. Fans had started to notice that Shay had developed a disinterest in vlogging and were frustrated by the content he was releasing. Well, then all hell broke loose. On February 12, 2017, it was revealed that Shay Carl had been having an affair for 3 months with a cam girl named Aria. They exchanged extremely explicit messages that I will not be sharing because I do not want that energy on my channel. They are very easy to find if you really need to find them. Warning though, if you do go search them out, they truly are something else. They are very, very graphic. Aria and Shay had gotten into a fight after Aria had mentioned one of Shay's children's names in a DM. Shay stopped talking to her, and this caused Aria to become upset. So since Aria got upset, she decided to post their messages on Twitter, leak video proof of the messages to a drama channel, and do an interview with Keemstar. She also had posted proof of selfies that he'd sent her, and also mentioned that she had more proof of explicit photos and videos that he had sent her. She also added Shay's wife in the original tweet showing the messages. This news came as a huge shock to the Shaytards fandom. Like many other wife guys, Shay was the ultimate wife and family man, constantly touting about how much he loved his wife and how perfect she was and how lucky he was and how he had the perfect family. So the fact that Shay wasn't this perfect, loving, doting husband was earth-shattering. Shay would go on to release a Twitter apology on the same day. I've been lying to myself. My heart is sick. It's been impossible to keep up with the perfect happiness is a choice mentality. I can't do it anymore. I started drinking again 3 months ago. I've struggled with alcoholism for years. I thought I was able to escape addiction and its associated demons, but that disease has manifested itself back into my life due to my decisions because it's a lifelong disease. I hate myself for it. I have not been myself the past few months. The reason I haven't been uploading vlogs is because my life has slipped back into this horrible state. I'm not making excuses. I have a problem. The problem has hurt the ones I love the most because I delayed the decision to get help. My wife, friends, and family are by my side. My purpose is to rehab. It's my only priority. I will not be on the internet. I'm sorry if you expected more out of me. I'm sorry I've let you down. I'm sorry I've let my family down. I'm sorry I've let myself down. The apology really didn't address any of the accusations though. And then silence. On September 29, 2017, Colette would release a video called Letting the Dream Die. She touches briefly on Shay in the scandal, but more focuses on how she's been feeling. She talks about some therapeutic things she's been doing, like running and meditating, and talks about how she misses talking to a camera. Colette would then go on to focus in the video about a chapter of a book she was reading, which was about letting a dream of your perfect life die. She also mentions that Shay and her are still working through their relationship issues together and that she still loves him. I cannot find the exact date of this next video because it's since been taken down, but in November, Shay releases a video titled, I'm Sorry. He's sitting in his car with his bags packed. It's a very ominous looking video. In this video, he cries and he apologizes to his wife and his kids. He also mentions that he fell to his natural man urges. Take that as you will.
I fell to the natural man, the carnal, sensual, and devilish part of me that exists, that I have to fight against every day, the path of least resistance.
On November 28th and 29th, Shay then starts posting vlogs about going to rehab and what the process of entering rehab is like alongside his friend. And then silence from the family once again. March 21st, 2018. The Shaytards return to YouTube, posting their first video in about a year. It starts with an intro from Colette and Shay talking about how they're back to YouTube and they don't know what's happening and they don't know what the future holds. And then it goes into a normal vlog following Shay and his son Gavin and his dad as they visit the American Heritage Center. And then they start posting semi-frequently just vlogs of their life and very, once again, mundane, usual activities. And then they stop again in January of 2019. Shay then starts posting vlogs on the Shay Carl channel, not on the Shaytards channel. And that confuses fans because he hasn't been on that channel since the I'm Sorry video and the rehab video. Colette isn't in any of these videos either, which causes fans to ask, where is she? On October 16, 2019, Shay finally addresses the concerns with a video titled, Where is she? Colette has moved out for a year, but they're still working on things and going to couples therapy. He says he loves her, but then it turns into a very normal vlog of him just working out and living. And it's a huge tonal shift. Then they come back again in July 29th of 2020 and start vlogging again semi-regularly. Colette is back in the vlogs and everything seems to be pretty normal. So this is alleged and pieced together through statements from the victim and from the family. Dana Richards, the Shaytards' old piano teacher, releases a video in September 2022, alleging that she had been sexually harassed by an employer that she moved to Idaho to be near. She also mentions editing said employer's annual Christmas vlog. I will not go into specifics of what exactly happened because that's her story to tell, not mine. I will link the video in the description below. The video was first privated and then reposted by her in February of 2023. Shortly after that video's release, Shay and Colette released a video titled, "Okay, we want to say something." They don't really address it, they more so hint at it, where they just say that they only put the happy things online and they don't want the things in their personal life being put online. Dana also releases messages from Shay and Colette in a YouTube live stream that has since been unlisted. I was able to find both these messages through the Shaytards Reddit. Dana, I've watched both of your videos, and the first thing I want to say is that I am so sorry. One thing that you said in your second video that really resonated with me is that this is mine to carry for the rest of my life. I sincerely want you to know that I am so mad at myself, ashamed and heartbroken that I've hurt so many that I love so much. I have no excuse for my actions. They are mine and I made them. I will forever regret losing you as a friend, and I want you to know how much the kids look up to you and love you. I regret to think about how much they missed out on by you not being in their lives. Colette loves you and still misses your friendship as well. Hello, Dana. I've watched your video and want to reach out and acknowledge your pain and what you've been through. My heart hurts for you and what happened. You were a great friend to me and my family for many years, and I have felt the pain of your absence often. I am truly sorry that I didn't reach out to you after what happened. I was hurting and coping with things the best I knew how to at the time. I wish I would have reacted differently and been able to offer you the empathy and support that you needed from me. I am sorry for not doing this, and to be clear, I never blamed you. I've been praying for your healing and truly wish nothing but the best from you from the bottom of my heart. Sincerely, Colette. Nothing since has been really addressed with these allegations. Where are they now? The Shaytards are still vlogging semi-regularly, with their last video being posted in December of 2023. Son Tartar Gavin is currently on a mission as a Mormon, and Avia, or Princess Tard, has since moved to LA. The rest of the kids still live at home. The Shaytards created a legacy, even if they didn't mean to. You'd be surprised watching this average family's everyday vlogs would lead to family vloggers like the Ace family and daily vloggers like Jake and Logan Paul. They were one of the first families to navigate what it meant to be famous as a family and online. And they did try to navigate what was healthy to share and what wasn't. They became the family that other copycats strive to become. And similar to Ned Fulmer, they built their brand on being the wholesome family that put love above everything else, which led to their downfall being even that more public and even that more talked about. How healthy can broadcasting your everyday life be? And at what point do you crack under the pressure of 1 million+ people? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this exploration through early YouTube. I know it's not like my traditional videos, I just wanted to try it out. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.